you ever been talking to somebody, it don't matter how many facts you present, no matter what you say that is in front of them, they always gonna deny it and say, "No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't see it. Whatever you're saying is wrong. I'm right." Well, I'm here to tell you that that is called ignorance, and that is a very, very dangerous thing. To tell you the truth, where I come from, in Cuba, there are a lot of smart people, a lot of smart individuals, but there's a lot of ignorant people too, a lot, and a lot of folks will disguise that as, well, they're just stubborn. Well, they just set in their ways. Well, that's just the way they are. Here are the dangerous things about being that way. Well, ignorance, first of all, is something that can be remedied. If you're ignorant about something, you have to have an open mind and learn about it. Nowadays, there's no excuse for anybody to be knowledgeable. For example, if I don't know anything about trapping, I can go pick up a book and learn. I should be smart enough to say, I don't know, I am ignorant about this, therefore I need to educate myself. It don't matter whether you went to school, it does not matter whether you never finished high school, whether you only have a third grade, it does not matter. Ignorance has nothing to do with intelligence. I want to make that very clear. Now, why ignorance is so dangerous? And it is dangerous. When we're talking about ignorance, we're talking about people that lack the knowledge to make good decisions. Therefore, they make uninformed decisions. Take, for example, if you go buy a car, you should do your due diligence. You should see whether a car has a history record of bad transmission. If you're going to buy a property, you should do your due diligence and make sure that there's no lien against the house or the property. That is things that you need to do in order to make that decision, because otherwise they're going to have negative effects or consequences, if you will. You're going to have to pay for your mistake. So the other thing is, well, ignorance does play a big role on relationships. It does strain the relationship because it leads to misinterpreting. It leads to ineffective communication. If you are so set in your way and you don't hear what your significant other is telling you in a good, positive way, constructive criticism, let me tell you something. That relationship ain't going to last too long. Now, what happens is, now you see that person jumping from one to the other, and you're going to hear this comment. Oh, man, I can't find the right one. Well, it may not be the right one. It probably might be you. It may be you. You got to do a little look inside and see whether it's them or you. And a lot of people don't do that. Now, when we're talking about ignorance, I have seen folks, and I have seen this, and no offense to anybody. I come from a third world country, so I am going to speak about a third world country. But I have seen this in a third world country most of all. Here in the U.S. and in other countries, there are a lot of regulations that make safety, it makes things safer. In third world countries, regulations and safety is off the window. So I can tell you for the fact that I have seen people up third, fourth, fifth floor, walking on, pieces of wood, no harness, no nothing. You get lucky if you get a rope. Nothing. I will be fine. We'll be fine. Well, let me tell you something. If you fall from that altitude, your neck ain't gonna be fine. Your leg ain't gonna be fine. You're gonna be hurting. Your bones are not made out of steel, you are not Wolverine. I can tell you that right now. You will get hurt. So, safety is a huge issue. And again, I put an example at third world country because I do come from one, so I can speak about that. That is often the case. If you want to take what I'm saying to face value, just go to a construction site and just look at the workers. Look at the workers, and I can tell you for a fact that a lot of folks from third world countries they're gonna be missing fingers, and usually that did not happen here. Usually it happens elsewhere, just because, well, that's the way it is, believe it or not. And over there, I can tell you that a supervisor would say, "Man, shut the hell up and stop. You don't need no damn harness. Go up the ladder and do your damn job, and that's it, and shut the hell up." That's how they are. That's how they are. The last one that I want to talk about is manipulation. When you have people so close-minded, when you have folks that don't understand anything except whatever they think is right, those folks are very easy to manipulate. They may think they're not, and this is the dangerous part. They don't know that they're being manipulated, but they are. In our current things that is going on in the world, that is very troublesome. It is very troublesome because you have to understand that when you are being manipulated, you are being put to do things that they were not your thoughts to begin with. But that was put into your mind, and now you're going to execute something that you have no idea that you're doing. And my advice is, ignorance has a cure. You have to do research. You have to be open-minded. Listen to other people's point of view, whether you agree with them or not. It does not matter. And you have to ask all the time, what is the angle? What if? What if? Because once you start doing those things, you're no longer ignorant. You are now somebody who can analyze a situation to see the danger beyond what's in front of you. That right there sets you apart from everybody else. That right there gives you an edge. With that being said, I hope this video helps. Like I always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.